Hello and welcome to today's class, Fancy Folds. A little bit different in that I've been very organised and I've put all your bits for each card in a separate wallet because there were a lot of things that I've cut out for you this time. So it's a little bit different today in that we're not really doing any stamping because I'm showing you how to make the fancy folds, and then you can stamp a greeting on with items that you might have. So first things first, I need to say welcome and thank you to the ladies who booked on to this class. And we've just got 7 of you today, but obviously anyone's welcome to watch and use your own supplies. But hello to Lynn and to Lisa and to June and to Nicola and to Barb and to Kathy. Oh, and I always forget one person. And to Hannah. Oh, man. So I was trying to remember off the top of my head without looking at my book and picturing everybody who posted stuff out to or collect. Oh, I've just seen a lovely little, I think it's a blue tit on the bird feeder. Oh, that's really cute. So I've got my big cuppa and I recorded this yesterday. So what you can do is you can pause this video at any time if you need to catch up. So I'm not live, but I am on comments, so you can ask a question. So this is the welcome video on card 1 that goes live at 2. And depending on how long it takes for this card, then I'll let you know what time I'm going to post the video for card 2. Did I say that this was card 1 or card 2? Anyway, it's card 1. So this is the one that I made the other week. On the paper crafts and piano, and I've used the I've forgotten the name of the stamp set, warm and toasty stamp set, but you can decorate it with something that you might have at home. So I have cut everything out for you on this one apart from the patterned papers. Okay, now I should have got my patterned papers out, but I haven't done. That's a bad move. So never mind. I'll maybe have to find those. Oh, that's a bit of a fail, isn't it? So anyway, we can start the card. I thought, oh, I've got everything in my kit. It's all fine. It's all down there. And it's clearly not. But anyway, never mind. I will find my patterned papers and I will craft along. I'm just going to have... I found them down here. All is good. All is good. Right. So, in your pack, you will, of course, have half a pack of the papers. All right? And they're the only things that you're going to have to cut down today. So, in your pack, you've got... In fact, I think there's 10 items because I was counting 10 when I put them together, plus the envelope. I have just told you a little lie, actually. I've cut and scored the pear pizzazz. We're making a large square, so I've put a large square envelope in for you. I've cut and scored a large square card for you, but you're going to have to cut it down, and then I thought you've got a little bit of extra card there for your kit to make something else. All right, so let me talk you through it. This is actually going to be quite easy because I've done everything for you. So this card base is 14.8 centimetres square. Then you have this piece of Mossy Meadow that goes inside it, okay? Now, obviously, we're imagining that that's not there. Then this card is made up of like 2 cards, the outer card and then the like mini inner card. So you also have the mini card, and on the front that has a Mossy Meadow square. Now you have 2 of these, and then you're going to put some of your paper, and then you've got another Mossy Meadow, smaller one, and a piece of Whisper White, and that sits on there, although you can't see it because it's Mossy Meadow on Mossy Meadow. And then I've cut you a piece to do like a sentiment if you wanted to. All right. We've also got for the inside, so the small card has the most bits. We've got another piece of Mossy Meadow that's going to sit inside the card, and a piece of Whisper White, if you can see there, for your message. So there's a lot for the small card, all right? And then finally, you've got this long piece, which is going to glue onto the bit once we've cut this off. Now for the layers today, I'm working in, everything's in 0.5 of a centimetre, half a centimetre. So all you need to do is take half a centimetre off when we're doing our cutting. So first things first, I'm just going to measure, because I've forgotten. I think I've remembered. Let me see if I did remember. Yes, 8.5. So we're going to take a trimmer, our trimmer. Oh, and I forgot to say, you will have a pack for card 2 and a pack for card 3, and then papers for those other cards as well. So we're going to take our trimmer, we're going to take our card, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this crease on 8.5 centimetres, like that. Yeah, you can check under here. So basically what I'm doing is I want this measurement to be 8.5. I could say to you the other way, take off X amount, but it's a funnier number. It's easier to do it this way because it's 14.8 wide. So it would be taking 6.3 centimetres off, wouldn't it, if you want to do it from the other way? Because 8.5 and 6.3 are 14.8. But anyway, I just think it's easy to put the score line on the 8.5 and then cut. And then you've got that piece left. Let's just check that measures what I said. Yeah, 6.3, 6.4. Yeah, because it's 14.8 in a sniff. So it is 8.4 once you've halved it. So you should have this now, all right? So, yeah, technically it's 14.85. So, we've got this. And we then need to cut our papers. So, let's cut all our papers down. Obviously, I didn't want to cut everybody's papers for you. Now, I liked to use this checked one. But I've already cut one piece down. I'm just looking at, I could make mine a bit different. So, I'm not going to cut, I'm going to use sheets and not cut into a brand new sheet. Yeah. So I'm going to take that and that. And hopefully that might be wide enough. Oh, it's not, look. Misses out by a little bit. Let's see if this one's wide enough. That's not either, so I'm going to have to cut down anyway. So, never mind, best laid plans and all that jazz. I was just being a bit stingy. But I might do it a little bit different. Do like this checked one. Okie doke. So, this one's going to be my back piece, the biggest piece. Okay. Now, remember, we've already cut this. You've already got this mossy meadow that I've cut for you, and let me just check it. Yeah, I've cut it to 14.4. I'm just going to check. Oops. Yeah, 14.4. So I'm actually going to cut this at 14 because it's a nice, easier measurement. Yeah. So cut your back piece at 14 square. And the piece I've cut is 14.4. And you've got a nice little border. Okay, and then that should sit on your card. So we've done that back piece. So we'll go through slowly. Well, I'm trying to go slowly through that. So far, we've cut our paper to 14, and then that's going to glue on there, all right? So the next piece, we'll do the front piece, yeah? We'll do this piece here. So I'm just going to double check. Yeah, I've done that 7. I told you a lie that I'd come down 0.5. I've actually come down 0.4 because I think it's easier to cut to 14 than 13.9. So we're going to cut a piece that's 14 for the height. So the height's the same as the back piece, so we're on 14. Yep. And if we check this piece, we can always check by measuring. That's 8. So we can make this. We'll try 7.6 and see what that looks like. There we go. And that's going to sit on there. Like that, yeah? So we've done that. Okie dokes. So we've got those bits done, and now all we need to do is this piece for the back. And this is one of the Mossy Meadows, and I think this should be 9.5. Yep. So I'm actually, to make it easy, I'm going to cut this to 9 by 9. I'm actually going to come in 0.5 and 0.4, but I don't think it makes much difference, 1 millimetre. So I'm going to cut that 9 by 9, and I've done all the papers the same as my original design. So that would then sit on there, which would then sit on there, yeah. And this red card is 10 centimetres square. It should be, anyway, that's what I did. Yep. Okie dokie. So, once we've cut all that, so you've cut 3 pieces of paper. Once we've cut all that, all we're going to do now is do some gluing. Oh, you should also have some ribbon. I've not cut mine off, but you should have some ribbon. So we'll start with the back. Yep. Just reminds me of a shirt, this pattern. See, I think that pattern would be a bit too much. I've forgotten what this card... Yeah, it's a Joyfold card, I think. The great thing with the checks is it goes any way up. Okay, and then we can glue that onto the back of the card. Oh, I'm a bit out there, but I can't move it, but never mind. Right. Okay, and then we can glue... Oh, I think I should go off piece and do that. What do we think? Do we think that's a bit much? I think I might need to cut a smidge off the top of that. Just a little sliver. Tiny sliver, just with my layers. Because remember, we are cutting by eye. We are relying on our eyes to line up with our trimmer, and sometimes... That's better. So I'm wondering whether to go that way. Let me see. What you can do is we can put that card on and let's work it out if what we think. Yeah, I'm going to do the red. I'm going to do the red. So I'm going to pop that on there, glue that there. And I'm going to pop that down. Now, if you don't have an image that you think you could colour in, or you could just get a really nice big sentiment for here and not use this thing that I've done for you. Just get a really nice sentiment. And and let the card fold and the papers do the talking. Okay, now, the next thing, what's really important is this card, it goes the opposite way. Okay, so it opens the opposite way. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a Mossy Meadows square on the inside. I have done this design for a 21st card. I've actually sent it now, so I can't show you. And I did a rectangular A6 card, and it came out really nice actually, so I'll have to do that. And I'll have to do another one for my blog and do a video or something. And that had no stamping on, I just die cut the birthday girl's name and age and put some flowers on it. Okay, so what you can do, I find it easiest, I've just not decorated the front yet, so just bearing in mind that it's opening that way, open this front bit out, and then, I'm sorry, I got a phone call then and it stopped my videoing. So what I was saying was open the front bit out, this front bit, and then glue on the back, but making sure that you that it's opening that opposite way that I said, yeah. And then just the thing about the checks is it's quite good to see if you've got it central. So just get it even. Okay. And then that goes in there like that, you see. And that's all that we do. So I now keep checking my phone that I didn't spot that a call was coming through and that my video had stopped. Maybe I should have turned off calls while I'm doing this. Okay, so that's going to go on there like that. I'm not going to pop the other bit on because I'm going to decide how I'm going to decorate this. And I will share on social media. I will share the finished item. I'll have another drink. So what I'm saying is you also have this to go on there like that. And that to go on there. So it's entirely up to you what size to do this. You know, I've just come down about 1 centimetre. So this piece of paper is 9. And the Mossy Meadow is 7.5. I've actually come down 1.5 centimetres because I wanted a bit of the paper to show. It's entirely up to you what dimensions you do that. And then this, if you did have a sentiment to stamp on it, I've literally just stamped, and then I did the thing where I cut up in the middle, and then I went from one end and cut in. Of course, we have that fancy punch that does this, but then I did that as well. All right. So if you wanted to do that, you can. Now, ribbon. I've used all my ribbon up that I've put it in all the kits because I had a bit of a last minute entry. So I've got this tiny bit of red ribbon, unless I've got some more in my cupboard. And I don't think I'm going to be able, I might be able to do a knot. Yeah, I can probably do a knot and then maybe see if I can find some more ribbon. But anyway, I'll see what it looks like with a knot. But you can do a bow if you want to do a bow. There we go. I'll trim that down. So I can't now see, because I'm on my second video, how long this video's taken. So I will have to let you know what time the next one's going to be up, because I don't even know how many minutes I was filming that other one. I think we should be all right. What I will do then, and I know what I'll do, is because I need to give you time to, and for me to do this actually, not that I'm live, not that that matters, but what I think I'll do is give you time to find something to decorate the front and do something with the front. So that being said, I will have the next video going up at 2:45, okay, at 2:45. And then I think that should be all right. You should be able to have caught up then, and you can show me on Facebook group what you've made. So I hope that one is okay. That's card 1. Card 2 is a little bit more technical, and you will need a trimmer and scorer, and this is the one where you will need a circle die and a die cutting machine to cut out, and it'd be a very good idea if you had some tape, okay, some double-sided tape. So I will see you back at 2:45. See you then.